Let's go, Philadelphia Phillies. Let's go. They get another W tonight. Now, it was a grindy one. We definitely had to grind this game out, and we start our series against the Tampa Bay Rays. We just swept the Cincinnati Reds. How are we going to do? Now, the Rays are struggling. They're 3-9. These are the kind of teams where you got to win. That's why with this grindy 2-1 win, it's not the greatest, but hey, the W. That's all that counts. We improved to 7-5. Let's kick this off. Velasquez gets the nod, and what do we say about him? We always say he can't go deep in the games. We should put him in the bullpen because he can't go deep. 6 2/3 tonight, fellas. He went pretty deep. 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts on 93 pitches. I mean, I said this before. If they can go deep, our starting pitching can go deep, we have opportunities to win ball games, and that's fantastic. That's what happened. The Phillies were getting no hit through 4 innings. And I remember this happened against the Reds and said, all right, bros, listen, they struggle for some time, and then we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way to get some hits and create some runs and create some offensive opportunities. And I say we did that. So let's kick this off. In the bottom of the second, the Rays score on a single. Smith singles. That allows the Rays to get on the board with a 1-0 lead. And I feel like we've actually been giving up the lead a little bit early in some of these ball games as of late. We like to give up 1 run in the first or second. We got to find a way to kind of stop that. In the bottom of the fourth, Tampa gets a nice hit that goes down right field, and as he's rounding first base, he's pushing it for 2, gets gunned out by the Phils, and that's huge because a run would have scored if he got to home quick enough, but since it was the 3rd out, we got him out at second. It was a gun down, and we love to see that. Love the hose. Top 5, Nick Williams with the first hit of the game on a single. Okay, boys, we love that. We love to see that. Gets picked off. Yeah, he got picked off. Leaning a little bit too much. And there goes that inning. Really got nothing out of that. So in the top of the 6th with 1 out, J.P. Crawford with a double that was pretty much at the wall. And talk about somebody who was definitely struggling. J.P. Crawford was in a big-time struggle. As of late, kind of finding his way a little bit. So that starts us off. Cesar Hernandez now walks. We have first and second for Carlos Santana, who drops one in, and the outfielder, it bounced in front of him, and it went over his head a little bit. What? I mean, talk about being misplayed. He should have definitely either one of you. I thought he could have even had an opportunity to catch it, but it drops him right in front of him. That scores J.P. Crawford 1-1. Runners to second and third now with 1 out. Odubel strikes out. He check swung, they called him out. Now, I've been thinking that the MLB has been a little bit soft on these check swings lately. I'm just going to throw it out there. I mean, a lot of questionable, touchy calls on that. So anyway, Nick Williams is up with guys on second and third, 2 outs. Strikes out. So that's what happens there. We go to the top of the 9th. 1 out. Scott Kingery doubles in the gap. Let's go. Scott Kingery, we love him. The way he can play everywhere. He's playing everywhere. It's awesome. It's awesome. And then Jorge Alfaro comes up to the plate and squeezes a single through the third and shortstop. Now, it hit off the third baseman's glove. Then the shortstop tried to dive and get it, and it squeaks through. Kingery scores. Let's go. Takes the lead 2-1. Let's go. And then Neris comes in the bottom of the 9th. And the rest is history. So this team finds a way to win a grindy game against a struggling Tampa Bay team, but that's fine. I always said, these are the teams we gotta win. We gotta beat these teams because it's only going to get harder. You gotta snag your wins against these teams. Now, looking at some stats. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 3. He went 0 for 4 not last game because he got sat by Gabe Kapler, but the game before went 0 for 4, then got sat. We had an off day. Now we're back. 0 for 3 for Rhys Hoskins. He was so hot. He was so hot. So that makes him 0 for 7 in his last 2. Now, I still have faith in this kid, obviously. And I love him. And I say keep him in this lineup so he can find a way and get out of this slump. Because, listen, this is going to happen. It happens to everyone in the MLB. It happens to anyone in any level of baseball. The only way to squeeze out of these situations is to continue to go up to the plate and continue to find your way through this. I want to see him grind through the struggle a little bit. I want to see that because that's what good players do. You find a way to get out of these little bit of slumps. Jorge, 2 for 4 today. I think he deserved way more time than Knapp, and he's starting to show that because he's starting to get it a little bit more. Carlos Santana 1 for 4, Odubel 1 for 4, Nick Williams 1 for 4, JP 1 for 4. So, listen, Franco is out of the lineup again tonight. I like to dissect what Gabe does with these lineups. Because every single night, someone's in, someone's out, someone new's in, someone's out. I like to dissect and see how Gabe's mind works. Why are you putting him out? Oh, he struggled, you're throwing him in. I like to dissect it. So, we'll see what we do. We'll see how we do. They improved to 7-5, fellas. I mean, they're enjoyable to watch. They're enjoyable to watch. They're fun. They're exciting. They're young. They're interesting. I love them. I love this team. So, with that being said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Comment if you'd like to. I want to hear your thoughts about today's game against the Rays, that 2-1 battle. Like I said, we were getting no hit until the 5th inning, and we end up with 7 hits total. So that's good. That's good. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.